The 25th commemoration of the 1998 bomb blast has been held today to remember and honor the victims of the tragic event that occurred in 1998. The bomb blast resulted in significant loss of life and property damage. The commemoration aimed to bring together survivors, families of the victims, officials and the public to reflect on the past, acknowledge the impact of the incident and reaffirm the commitment to peace, unity and resilience. Joy Gatwiri has more.
As the country marks 25 years from the tragic 1998 bomb blast victims and survivors converged today at the Memorial Park to remember their loved ones. As emotions ran high, the clarion call that dominated the celebration is compensation for the affected who are yet to receive justice years on. Jean Bahati, a daughter to one of the victims of the bomb blast tragedy, shared her painful journey, asking for help from family and well-wishers to help her mom, who lost her sight during the fateful day. The 25-year-old, who was born 2 months after the tragedy, has further said that she has fallen into depression and getting medication for herself and her mom is quite a challenge.
My father left my mom and took everything with him. I have not gone to college. I am left taking care of mom. Yet my age mates have completed college and are working. My life is on a standstill, and this burden has become so hard for me, bringing depression. I do not have friends and relatives wametusaidia mpaka wamechoka na mashida zetu. I have sought for employment in the government. No one has considered me, and yet my mother got injured and lost her sight working for the government.
A host of leaders who spoke during the celebration emphasized on the significance of compensating the 1998 bomb blast victims and urged the U.S. government to support and give justice to the affected individuals and families, while also recognizing the need for continued efforts to address their ongoing needs. The leaders have added that compensating bomb blast victims is not merely a legal obligation but a moral imperative and demonstrate commitment to upholding justice and compassion in the face of tragedy.
Kenya took the bullet on behalf of the US. We cannot continue waiting for justice for the victims. May this be the year that the victims of this terrible crime finally have closure and have their compensation.
This is our ground zero. So many Kenyans died unnecessarily. It has been said we took the bullet on behalf of American friends. But we also want to say that the time to bring closure, I agree with my sister mother, the time to bring closure is now.
On his part, U.S. Embassy Representative Christopher Martin noted that he hopes that such a tragedy should never happen again, emphasizing on the unity Kenya and America has, further noting that they collaborated with the Kenyan government in establishing Memorial Park to honor victims of the bomb blast tragedy.
Our countries and our planet, and ensure that the terrible events of 1998 never happen again. In the days following the bombings, attacks intended to divide and disorient, Kenya and the United States forged an even stronger relationship, uniting in our focus to find the survivors and aid the injured. In the weeks and years that followed, we rebuilt together, establishing this memorial park and cementing our strong security partnership that continues to protect us all today.
Joy Gatwiri, reporting for Hope TV Newswatch.